What's up? First edition of my video vlog for Veteran Seasonal Services. Sorry, I'm driving right now. I'm going to try to maximize my time. Try to bring you some insights into business, bring you some insights into lessons learned I learned along the way in my life. Some things to do, not to do when you're in business. Real quick, been in business coming up on my 4th season, landscaping. Started out after I retired from the Coast Guard. I retired back in 2014 in April. But in other editions, we'll get to previous career accomplishments, work ethic, work habits, leadership. I'll be hitting on leadership a lot. You're probably listening to this like, leadership? It's a one-man show. What do you need leadership for? Leadership has a lot to do with the individual, has a lot to do with where you go, how you get there. So you need individual leadership, but we'll talk more about that. I'm already a minute and a half into this. I'm going to try to make these short, sweet, and to the point for the most part. Sometimes they'll be longer, sometimes they'll be shorter, but if I can help one person with my videos that's thinking about starting a business, in business, partnered in business, joining the military, starting a new career, doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. In a relationship, be anything. So there's some advice I'll give along the way, some different things I'll talk about, and hopefully eventually get to the point to where some viewers will send in some questions. You know, what ifs? How would you handle this? What would you do differently if you would do anything differently? And again, this is, purely to help small business owners, I think. And we'll go from there. So, real quick about me. I'm going to be 44 years old this year, 2017. I spent 20 years in the military, the United States Coast Guard. I moved an awful lot during that time frame. I'm married, have 3 kids. Proud of all 3 of them, proud of my wife. That's pretty much the beginning of where we're going to start. So, follow along, and hopefully I can give pointers along the way to different things. So much. It's funny. I thought about becoming a life coach, but who the hell wants to listen to a guy that retired after 20 years in the military, started a lawn mowing business, and now, talks online? But you never know. So, but I appreciate, subscribe, pass it around. Anybody that's thinking about starting a lawn care business, ice cream business, I don't care about business. Being in business is trying to make money. So, what I'm going to leave everyone with tonight is, because it's about 6:20 on February 27th, 2017. I'm always going to try to put the date in all my videos, so you can fast forward and kind of get to the date. I probably should have did it at the beginning, but I know this video is dark. I'm driving. Just had to drop my middle child off at basketball practice on a Monday night. So when I first started, saw a large landscape company. Couldn't tell you the name. Couldn't tell you the name of the owner. Nothing. Couldn't tell you. I was impressed by his setup. I was doing a foreclosed home townhouse, and he was in charge of all the common areas, mowing it. Pretty big. I would estimate it probably $3,000-$4,000 a month service, weekly service that totaled $4,000 a month. A lot of work. Bagged it all, everything. So I stopped and asked him. I said, "Hey, how'd you get so big? How do you do it?" The thing that stuck with me about lawn care business and him was he told me the only thing it's about is putting bread on the table. That's it. And you know what? That's what being in business is all about. Putting bread on the table. Whether it's bread on the table for you, whether it's bread on the table for your family, whether it's bread on the table for your employees, that's what it's about. Because that's what they did 100 years ago when they went in business. If you were a blacksmith 100 years ago, you weren't trying to make $1 million. You were trying to help out your friends, trying to help out your community, and at the end of the day, you were happy if it put bread on your table, because that's what you did. So, tonight I'm going to leave you with one thing to remember every day when you wake up. It's all about putting bread on the table. Whether you get up and go to work, whether you own a business, doesn't matter. You're doing what you're doing to earn a living, to put bread on the table. So, that's my first video log entry. Hopefully I can get everybody to follow. I'd appreciate it. And again, this is Sean from Veteran Seasonal Services, going into my 4th season, and hopefully you subscribe. Everybody have a great day. God bless America.